Hey guys, it's Jack from Running Village. Here to give you the final review on these Kinvara 2s. I really liked these shoes at first. They were probably some of my favorite shoes that I've ever worn. Hopped right in them. Was able to go on an 8-mile run, no problems at all. I noticed that after about 150 miles, they really started wearing down. And it is pretty minimal when you get up toward the ball of the foot, and that's where I tend to stay when I'm running. As you can see from this wear here. So it really started to feel like pancaked out once I got around that 150 mile mark. I was able to get about 220 miles in them, just powering.
Was that pushing it?
Yeah, I mean I could really feel it for that last 70 miles or so. I could feel just about every step. And then when I took them off the road, I could feel rocks and things like that.
Yeah.
But at first, they were great shoes, like I said. And I did some research on them, and they did keep this triangle pattern to kind of stay with the old Saucony Jazz look.
Yeah.
And that was because the shoe is so thin that they wanted something that you could take kind of off-road and you wouldn't feel all those little rocks and things. It gives a little extra padding. You could really feel that when I first started running them. I really felt that.
Yeah.
Also, I noticed that it could be a pretty good replacement for a running flat, possibly.
Yeah.
It only weighs
lightweight trainer.
It only weighs about 7.5 ounces. I did some comparing. I've wore the Lunar Racer, the originals.
Yeah.
And those weigh in at about 5.5 ounces. So it's not as soft of a ride as that Lunar Racer gave, but it is pretty comparable in weight.
Yeah.
Only 2 ounce difference. So.
You really enjoyed them and thought possibly they may last a little longer.
Yeah, at first I really, when they got to the 100
they felt
mile
pretty
mark,
good.
They felt like they were brand new at 100 miles. And I was telling you on runs that I thought they'd last 300 plus miles.
Yeah.
And it almost felt like overnight it kind of got to that point where I just couldn't run in them anymore. And I was running them every day, so that's one thing. I wasn't switching on and off with other pair of shoes.
And running how many miles a week?
Then I was putting in, around 40 to 50 miles a week.
So that's something for people to know. I mean, the more daily use and the more, duration or how far you're going of daily use will wear those out faster than someone that's 3 days a week, 3 miles. I mean, these might last 300.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Possibly for that.
I could definitely see that.
But definitely for people, viewing final impressions is, they're probably not a 300, 350 mile shoe for someone that's running,
recommend it for
30 or more miles a week.
Day, huh?
Yeah.
Not an everyday trainer.
Cool. But you did like it. It looks like you wore the heck out of it.
Oh yeah.